here, and we're here to check out Grinchmas. We're gonna check out the stage show and maybe even meet Mr. Grinch himself. So come on, let's go check it out. So we're in line for Grinchmas right now. We actually got in line about an hour early. This is because it gets packed. Grinchmas is one of their most well-known performances throughout the entire year, so definitely get here early. There's times where the lines actually cut off before the show was even started. So I always recommend between 45 minutes to an hour before the show starts. We got in line an hour early, but it's a pretty busy day here today at Universal Islands of Adventure. It's about 3 days before Christmas, so pretty packed when it comes to crowds. You're allowed to bring food in line. You should definitely get a snack. And as I always say, when you're in Florida, make sure you bring water to the parks. Just because it's not super hot out doesn't mean you can't get dehydrated. And always wear sunscreen. Just because it's not hot doesn't mean you can't get sunburned. And I've seen people with some gnarly suntans in the winter here in Florida. Hey guys, so we've been in line for about 30 minutes now, and they've let us into the queue right before the sound stage. This is a new sound stage for this year and a new set, so I'm super excited to check it out. We've got about 30 minutes until the show starts, and my guess is they'll let us in to get seated in about 10 to 15 minutes. So let's go check it out. Hey guys, so we made it into the stage show. The show's due to start in just a couple minutes, so follow along.
And Easter was pleasant, and every St. Fizzon's Day they ate a fizz pheasant. But every who knew from their 12 toes to their snout, they loved Christmas the most, without a single who doubt. Ask any who, and they'll have this to say: there's no place like Whoville around Christmas Day.
Of the year. Oh, that will make it an even 10!
Noise! Curse that Christmas music. It's joyful and triumphant.
The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be that his head wasn't screwed on quite right. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight.
Ow.
But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
Bah-hoo-burg!
What is Christmas really about?
The presents! That reminds me, we still have to get a gift for your cousins.
What about the Grinch?
But did I hear your sweet child mention that mean old sourpuss?
The Grinch!
Yes, you keep saying.
Well, who is he?
Shinny-Loo. The Grinch isn't a who. He's more of a...
what?
Exactly! Oh, you'll know more about such things when you grow into your nose.
This is stop number 1.
The old Grinchy claws hissed, and he climbed the roof, empty bag in his fist.
The roof? I don't think so. What's next?
Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch.
Nope. Can you skip ahead?
But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch.
But if Santa can do it, then so can the Grinch.
Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant.
Now that I can do.
That Grinch even took their last can of Pooh Hash.
Why is it on the mantle?
He stuffed all the presents up the chimney with glee. And now for the Grinch.
I'll stuff up the tree.
So the Grinch grabbed a tree and he started to shove when he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast and he saw a small who, little Cindy Lou Who.
Santa Claus! Why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
Awkward.
But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick that he thought of a lie and he thought it up quick.
Well, why, my sweet little tot.
The fake Santa Claus lied.
You are not helping. Well, there's a light on this tree. That won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. Well, I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. I'm rhyming again. Kid. Bad judge of character.
Was Grinchishly humming.
They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open for a minute or two. Then all the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo-hoo. Now that's a noise
Grinned the Grinch.
that I simply must hear.
So he paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, and then it started to grow. But this sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry. Very. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood there puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
And he puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas,
He thought,
doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
and what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Oh! Ow!
And now that his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. He still had their presents, the food for the feast, the ribbons, the tinsel, even the roast beast. With a smile in his soul, he descended Mount Crumpet, cheerfully blowing Who sounds on his trumpet.
Look! It's Santa Claus!
Christmas, Whoville! High five, Max! All right!
So we just got out of the Grinchmas show. It was really great. The new set was amazing. They definitely had some new features in it, and the tree was so much better than in years past. It was actually a large enough tree that for the set that it was. So I highly highly recommend if you're in the area, check it out. They've got multiple showings every day until January 2nd. You can also meet the Grinch himself, and I definitely recommend doing that if you've got the time as well. So we're gonna head over to Universal Studios for the holiday parade featuring Macy's.
Wait, are you vlogging? Hi vlog! Hi vlog! Oh, hi! Merry Christmas! Do you know this YouTuber? He's a very famous YouTuber. Not here. Little Churro. Not here. There's no camera here. What? No camera. Merry Christmas.
So we made it over to Universal Studios and we're right in front of the Mummy. This is my favorite place to watch the parade because it's right across from the tree, and Santa stops during the parade and actually lights the tree up, which is really special. It also tends to snow over here in the New York area.
The vloggers. Hello vlog. Hi vlog. Merry Christmas.
Grandpa loved that movie.
Come on, boys.
Come on. Oh, I thought you saw Gingy. Oh, we got sprayed again. See, look. There's a baby. Woo! That's baby. Baby Jack.
video time.
Tis the season of love, so as joyful as can be. Let us say Merry Christmas to bring light to this amazing and beautiful tree. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas.
We just finished watching the holiday parade featuring Macy's here at Universal Studios, and it was beautiful as always. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Universal hides a squirrel in the tree every year, and it's not just like hidden as like an ornament, he actually pops in and out of the tree. So we've been spending some time trying to find him. Universal also has some specialty slushy drinks for the holidays. They have an eggnog and a candy cane, and they're both non-alcoholic, and they are $5.50 each. So definitely recommend checking them out. Normally their seasonal frozen drinks are really good. There we go. Got it.